Alright everybody, it's the Pleeza here to get a reloading video going. I got some stuff in the mail. Got a RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme kit. It comes with the Rock Chucker 4 press. I got it loaded, I got it mounted up right here. I did a little bit of testing on it, learning as I'm a new reloader. First time actually, so we're doing some depriming and resizing on some 223 brass. Gonna lube up the necks with this, and we're using the case lube. RCBS came with the kit. This Rock Chucker, I've heard some good stuff on it. That's the reason I got this press. I know Hornady also makes good stuff, but we'll see how this one works out for me. So I usually just get a couple handful of brass in and out. So you can lube the inside. Then we got your little pad right here. Already got a little bit of lube in there, so get them lubed up. Majority, all this right here is already lubed. Let's see how this bad boy works. Get you guys a little bit of a close up there. And I just give it a little wipe down with a wet rag after. Water just takes this lube right off. That's what's pretty cool about it. Inspect it a little bit, make sure there's no dents. As I was getting a couple of dents, I was thinking because maybe excessive lube. They said you want to get a lot of lube in there because you want to take off all the packaging material, lube that they send it with, and then you want to put some extra lube, they say, the first few rounds. So that's what I did, and I was actually getting a couple of dented up shoulders. I can get a close up real quick of one of them. I was doing that, but I think I only did 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I corrected my problem. I'm guessing it was excessive lube. You don't want to give it too much, that's what I read. So let me just whirl right through a couple of these. So this is resizing and taking off your primer at the same time. So the only thing you'll have to do is trim. The only thing I'll have to do is trim it off if needed, and then get your explosives going. Explosive part of it, you know, with the powder and the primers. Like, fail. And this is all my brass. I have some military tracer rounds some PPU, some American Eagle, some PMC tack, X tack, or what is it called? That 62 grain penetrator kit. Most of all this brass is all, well actually I should say all of this brass is going to be all my brass. And you could go faster if you want, but I just learning it out, checking out the stuff, make sure everything's going smooth. As this is my first time. I noticed that some of them are a little harder, the primers. Well, second time I've done that. Some of the primers are a little harder. I'm not sure if it's the military tracer rounds or the primers. So that one was really easy. Let's see what that was. Actually, that was the military tracer round. That was the easy one. So far this press is real good. Came with a Spear Reload Manual number 14. I got some Hornady 5.7 dies, 5.7 by 28 FN. Right there, it threw the primer out the front slot. It's done that to me about 3 or 4 times. Instead of going into the tray, it pops out, I guess, the priming slot on the ram, which would be the front slot. That's where your primer drops down. I haven't had that set up yet. I'm just kidding. This is the first day going. So. And after this, all you're going to do is you're going to want to clean up your brass, inspect it. I got a homemade solution that I found on the internet. And it actually works pretty good since I don't have a case tumbler or a ultrasonic brass cleaner. We're going to do our own homemade method. Let me get 2 more going. Pretty much, can't say how much I did. I'm guessing around 30-40 rounds. So, well, there goes the primer in the front again. Actually fell down right in my shoe. Alright. Everything's going smooth on that. This was empty since I started the video, so that's pretty much what I did there. Get a little close up on it. There's the shell holder. I got the RCBS number 10. I got the RCBS dies for the 223, the full length, and then the 5.7 Hornady. There's the manual it came with. Also came with the hand priming tool, 505 scale, Uniflow powder dispenser, a tray, a couple more other stuff. So what we're gonna do is here's the difference in brass. This is the brass for reloader. This is all my brass. That's the primed brass. Here's the brass that's just deprimed and resized. And here's some brass that I actually cleaned already with my, or not, I shouldn't say mine, but the homemade solution. Let's get some of that out of here. Really nice looking stuff. And here's the stuff that I just resized. So as you can see, that homemade solution actually works pretty good. It's as easy as this.
believe it's 1 part water, 4 parts water, 1 part vinegar, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of dish soap. Nothing hazardous. And you don't even need it in there that long, matter of fact. Give it a couple more spins. Just the worst it could do is dry your hands out. So far, that's all I know. Get it all out. Wash it down with some clean water. And you'll notice that there'll be no suds left. And we got it fully cleaned out. And then you can double dose if you want. You leave it another whirl in there, depending on how long you want to leave it in there. But you always want to rinse it down with clean water after. This is the press. I just pretty much processed. Just get some trimming, deburring, and be on our way. Of course, let it dry out. And, once again, here's the difference. View. I mean, you saw how fast that was. You can also always just give it another whirl in there. So that's pretty much covers the part 1 of the reloading process for the Pliza. As I'm a beginner, I'm starting to learn more and more every day and do more every day. So next we'll get the WSPs, small rifle primers, some Winchesters in there, and we'll start off with some 4198, and we'll see how that goes. Let me get a more a view here. I need to get my lock nut on here actually, so that's missing. So let me know what happens. Give me a holler. Miller Lite time. No, just kidding. And then from there we'll get some. Next video I'm going to be doing is going to be some ballistic testing, 9mm versus 5.7, and they'll both be federal, so we'll have no mismatch. And we'll do some penetration test, kinetic energy test, and we'll do it all. We'll try to cover it all. If you have any questions, let me know. Suggestions, please rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And there you go. Thanks.